Sure.
Hi.
Hey there, man. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you again, too, Michael.
So it's been a few weeks since we got together.
Yeah.
What's going on with your life?
Just a lot, trying to overcome the death of my brother, it's been tough. My family and I, we're twin boys, we're very close, it's coming back to school, it's been hard. I'm trying to keep my grades up, which is tough. I'm trying to stay away from all the girls and just keep my mind focused on me.
What are you doing to help maintain your focus?
Just basically staying to myself most of the time. Doing schoolwork, going for walks when I'm stressed out, and just listen to gym and some music.
You mentioned being stressed out. How has the impact of losing your brother, how did that affect you? What kind of impact has it had on your family as well?
A lot. I say a lot, I mean a whole lot. We're twin boys, and a lot of times that he called though, I'd barely answer the phone. Even if still, when we talk, we always have good conversations. I always told him that I was proud of him and that I loved him. And to keep moving forward in life, not be right there by his side.
You said the two of you are twins. Were you very close?
Yes. We fight, don't get me wrong, like actual brother, like other siblings, we fight a lot, we argue and all that, but still, we were always close. We get in trouble a lot. When we were kids, we used to do terrible things. In fact, one thing though was my mom made some rice. My brother put a little dish detergent in it.
Oh.
And I couldn't eat it. Oh my goodness. He had some crazy look on his face. What was wrong with this rice? My mom looked at it. She noticed the bubbles that were in it.
And whose idea was that?
That was his idea. I just went along with it.
You're innocent, right?
No, I actually put orange peelings in tomato sauce once. I blamed him for it.
How is your mom dealing with all this?
Basically, she's just taking it one day at a time. Also, it's tough for her, because he was supposed to come down on Thanksgiving. Then Thanksgiving just passed, that was tough for us, My dad, it's rough for him because my dad was there when he died. When he had his asthma attack, my dad tried to give him CPR. He called the paramedics, they tried everything, and,
You mentioned your dad was there. Have the two of you spoken about it?
Yeah.
About how you're feeling about it, how you're dealing with it?
We speak about it every day.
And is that beneficial for all involved, your mom, your dad, and yourself?
Yeah. We all check on one another. We see how each other's doing. I call my little sister, see how she's doing. I talk to my older sister. And we're all basically just hanging in there.
Your family close?
We're close now. Me and my older sister, we were mostly close. She was with me through everything. I got picked on and all that. She was there with me. And yeah, my little sister, we're more close now than we were a couple years ago. We fight a lot also.
What's the age difference between you and your sister?
Which one? My oldest one? She was born 1991, I was born 1993. In fact, her birthday is actually coming up on the 15th. So 2 years, I guess.
So you mentioned trying to focus on school a little bit earlier. How's it go? How's everything going at school?
It's starting to go good, don't get me wrong, I still have my flashbacks about my brother dying, but I try not to let that interfere with my education. But it's hard.
The flashbacks you mentioned about your brother, that's a normal part of the healing process, right? You shouldn't try and repress that too much. You should embrace it,
I know, but
deal
just
with it.
hearing his voice, how he screamed out. My dad's girlfriend was there also. Her name is Marlena. Just hearing how he screamed out her name, and the cops wouldn't even let her go up there to see him. It just bothers me.
How long ago did this happen?
This happened October 26th.
So it's been about 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
Yeah.
It's still fresh. It takes time. It's a process. It takes time to you have to give yourself time to grieve. Allow yourself time to grieve. Don't repress it. If you're feeling angry, be angry. If you feel like crying, be crying. If you feel like talking, talk to somebody.
I cry myself to sleep a lot.
How do you feel afterwards?
I still feel sad.
When you look back and think about your brother, what do you look back and think about? memories, what images?
This is about we play football, we play basketball, we go for walks, we run. We did a lot of cool things together.
So all happy memories.
Yeah,
You take solace in that? Does it make you feel better?
it makes me feel a lot better. And then just being with the family, you know, all of us.
Right.
You know, that brought joy to all of us. When you talk on the phone, our little conversations, you know, you always tell me exciting news.
You mentioned that, I'm assuming that your parents are divorced.
They were never married.
Okay. But they're not together as a couple any longer.
No.
Okay, how's your relationship with your dad?
Well, we didn't have like the perfect relationship. We had one, but it was just different though, you know, like we were completely different.
You said what's perfect relationship?
Like actual father and son relationships, like
Give me some examples of what you mean.
like how a son is close with his father, how you can talk to his father about anything.
Okay.
I couldn't do that with my dad.
Are you working towards that?
Yes,
And is it better than it was before?
it definitely is.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good, you know. My dad, he's staying strong, you know. I check up on him because he was, like I said, he was there when it happened. And, you know, like, for him to have to go through all that, he helped my brother a lot. You know, my brother became a man. Actually, more of a man than me.
Don't sell yourself short.
I know.
Don't ever sell yourself short. How's your relationship with your mom?
It's going really good. We talk every day. She comes home, say hi. No, we talk before I go to work.
Family's very important to you, isn't it? I can tell by your facial expressions and when your eyes light up.
Well, yeah, I'm very protective over them. I gotta be. Family comes a lot. Even my dad and my mom will argue still. I had to stop my dad from hurting her. And yeah, my little sister, yeah, she's 18 and yeah, just like me. How girls were coming out to me like, I can help her keep her focus on school and stay away from the guys.
You keep mentioning focus. Why is that so important to you?
Well, it's important. I don't want her to make the mistakes I made, you know. And I failed a few semesters. I'm praying that I pass this semester. That way I can go on and graduate.
How much longer do you got to go to get your associates?
A year, actually. Next year in the fall, I'll be done.
Okay. Any other of your siblings have a degree yet?
My older sister has a degree.
In what? What's her degree?
She has one, and from here she has one in fashion merchandise.
Okay.
She used to dress me when I was younger. All my clothes and stuff like.
She obviously doesn't dress you now.
I know she doesn't do it now. But yeah, we go shopping and stuff like that when I was younger.
Okay.
And we should definitely do that more. I'm trying to see if she wants to do that. But yeah, she's going to King University for marketing. And she's doing really good.
Do you look at her as kind of a role model?
Yes.
Do you talk to her, ask advice, bounce things off her?
Not as much. I should though. I really should.
So what else has been going on? I mean, dealing with the loss of your brother is beyond traumatic, given the circumstances. But what else is going on? How's everything at work?
Oh, work is going good. I got a little crush at work. We also have 2 crushes here at Brookdale. And yeah.
Okay, were we talking about focusing on everything a few minutes ago?
Yeah, no, that's the thing right there. I get distracted by that stuff, and I'm trying not to get distracted by all that. Just trying to keep my focus, you know, on school. I'm doing great at work. You know, I always keep my focus on work. I get compliments from my customers and all that.
Well, you're still at Panera Bread, right?
Yes, been there 9 months actually.
It seems like you really enjoy your work.
Yeah, that's as long as I've had a job.
How are your people skills at work?
They're really good. I'm very friendly with people. I try not to. There's some people who say negative things, but I try not to let that interfere. But yeah, I'm very good with that. I always smile a lot, as you can see.
So between everything you have going on with your family, with working and going to school, how do you prioritize everything you have to get accomplished and still at the same time maintain some time for you?
I try not to overwhelm myself. Just try to take one step at a time, which is hard because I do overwhelm myself a lot.
Give me an example of what your typical day is. Let's just say a Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Wednesday, yeah, I wake up like at 5:45 in the morning, catch a bus. That's it. I wake wake up, I say my prayers, I barely have time to eat breakfast. I get dressed and brush my teeth and run out the door. And then I just get on the bus, I listen to music, come to campus, just go straight to class. Or try to get something to eat, then go straight to class.
Last time we spoke, you were talking about really wanting to get out of where you live now, out of Asbury.
Yeah.
Still on your mind?
Yes.
And what have you done to work towards that end?
Just basically trying to save money, you know.
Okay.
Trying to save money. Trying to help my mom pay the bills, you know.
You and your mom talk about moving?
Yes.
How does she feel about it?
Well, yeah, it was her idea first off.
Okay.
Because, where we live at now is just terrible. You know, kids coming through the yard being disrespectful. The cops around that area, they're not doing nothing about it. It's just to a point where, you know, I can't take it no more. Something's got to be done.
Notice your body just tightens up whenever you talk about that. Before you were smiling, you were nice, you relaxed. Now as soon as you start talking about it, big part, you got very, very stiff.
Yeah.
Causes you a lot of stress, I believe.
Yeah, honestly, I hate it in Asbury. I'm just be straightforward. I hate it in Asbury. Lived there long enough and I hate it.
Have you set any short-term goals to get out? To change your living situations? That's a fancy way of saying what plans you got.
It's just saving money. That's all I got right now.
And you and your mom are working together on this?